Come to standing on your mat with your feet hip width apart and bring your palms together in prayer position in front of your chest. Spread the toes and feel the weight of your body sinking down into the mat. Check the weight distribution on your feet, spreading the weight as evenly as you can. Connecting with the body and the breath, feeling grounded, feeling centered. Begin to circle the arms from side to side, releasing any tension in the spine. You can look down behind you, side to side, or if you prefer, just keep your gaze down at the tip of your nose. Keep moving the arms side to side, feeling the tension move away from the torso, allowing free movement of the arms, round as far as is comfortable. Keep moving here freely without force. And then come back to the center and gently shrug the shoulders, rolling the shoulders round, and just shaking the arms back and forwards, releasing the biceps and the triceps, palms facing towards each other. And then come back and bend the knees slightly more, really grounding down into the legs, feeling the legs switched on, feeling the core switched on. Again, side to side. Feeling this more in the core now, working the digestive system. Keep moving here, side to side. And gently bringing the arms back to the center and standing on your mat. Release the shoulders up and down, and the arms swinging back and forward. And this next move is really going to illustrate in your body the contrast between the firmness and ease, the Sthira and Sukha. You can take your legs a little further apart if you want to. The closer your feet are together, the more challenging this is going to feel in the core. Just bending forward so that your torso is parallel with the floor, and these bent, strong legs. Just let the arms hang down, and we're just going to swing round side to side. Arms moving freely, and the more the arms move, the more you're going to have to switch on the core to stay stable. Keep just allowing the arms to swing freely in a twisting motion. And then if you want to bring your feet a little bit closer together, just feel that a little bit harder work in the core to maintain the stability, to maintain the Sthira. Keep swinging. And again, if you want to, you can bring your feet right in together. This is going to be more for your legs, for your Sthira, for the core to work to keep that stability as the arms swing freely. And when you're done, just let the arms hang down, release the shoulders, and roll up slowly, come up halfway, and then just restack the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Come back up to standing. Maybe shake out the legs, and then come to standing on the mat. And move to the left of your mat, ready for warrior two, extending the right leg out to the side. Turn the right foot out and bend the right knee. And really feel a sense of pushing down vertically and strongly into both feet. And with that Sthira, the firmness, feel the lightness and softness around the lumbar spine and that lengthening and straightening. Extending the arms out to the side, gaze across the right arm. pushing down into the legs, and then release. And turn the other way, ready for the other side. Again, push down strongly into the legs. Really feel the difference between the Sthira in the legs and the Sukha, the lightness and ease around the lumbar section of the spine. And then release the arms back down, turn to the center, give your legs a good shake. And then just gently make your way down onto the floor. And just come down to a comfortable cross-legged position. And we really want to get a sense that we can push down into the floor, feeling that Sthira again. And as you push down into your sit bones, nice and strong, just feel the lightness and ease in the torso and the upper body. Just take a few breaths here, feeling how the interaction between the Sthira and the Sukha. And then you might want to start coming forward, pushing your hands and your sit bones, your legs down into the mat, feeling the lightness and ease in the upper body, not forcing yourself forward, more thinking of that grounding down into the base. And this is where the release will come. You can walk your hands forward, but push down into your hands, pushing your hands away from you to sink back. So the temptation is to try and force yourself forward, but push back and sink right down and back into these sit bones. And just feel the hips opening up, feel the lightness, feel the ease. Just keep breathing into this. Then start to move to the side, move around to your right side and push your left thigh with your left hand. Just feel that gentle opening the whole time. Pushing down into the base, moving to the other side. Inhale to the side, exhale to the center, round in semicircles. All the time that pushing down into the base is facilitating that opening up, that ease. Come back to the center and then round to the side. Just keep moving side to side, focusing mainly on pushing down into the base. And come back to the center, maybe another stretch. Always pushing back and down into the base. Relaxing completely around the hips and the pelvis. No tension. Breathing in that ease, that sukha, that lightness. Sinking down as you exhale. Tuning into the Sthira, and then slowly walk back with the hands and come back up and relax in your seated position. Gently move on to your back, ready for your bridge position, bending the knees up, feet flat on the floor. As you exhale, push down into the sacrum, then push down into the back of the waist and then into the back of the chest. Inhale to release. And then again, exhale, repeat once more, not trying to lift, just push down, feel the Sthira, pushing down into the back. And then inhale, and this time as you exhale, pushing down into your spine, and then a little pressure into the feet. Feel the hips just lifting, just floating up. So again, it's that Sthira, that grounding down, that's causing that lift just to float into your bridge. Exhale at the top and then exhale lower back down again. If you need to bring your feet closer into the body, just make whatever adjustments you need. Exhaling as you lift, inhaling at the top, exhale as you lower, and inhale at the bottom. Just moving up and down. From that push down into the mat, get a nice floating sensation. Lifting the hips up and down. Moving on the exhale. Resting in position on the inhale. And then you can lift and hold if you want to, or continue to move. Keep pushing down into the feet. Take another breath or two. And when you're ready, just really slowly, gently uncurling down from the top of the spine down to the base, and then release. Bring your legs up, give your knees a hug, roll around, shake out the legs, whatever you need to do to release. Just shaking out, releasing. And when you're ready, just roll over onto the side and slowly bring yourself back up. Ready for boat pose. And your boat pose maybe with the hands down, lifting the legs, one or both legs at a time. Or keeping the feet on the floor. Just lifting the chest and lifting the hands. Don't let the chest sink. Just keep lifting. And again, we're going to use the Sthira, this pushing down into the low back, into the sacrum, to feel that lift. It's all about Sthira and Sukha. So just lifting, whatever you're lifting, if you're lifting both legs, both hands at once, that's fine. But whatever you're lifting, push down into the low back. Take a couple of breaths. And then just come down and release. And do a couple more rounds. Just making sure that it's the pushing down that's giving you that lift. Again. And demonstrating the difference, if you can see the difference between not pushing down into the low back and then pushing down into the low back, how that's just lifting up, switching on the core, and then just come back and release one more time. Giving the knees a hug. And one last go. Maybe lifting a bit higher if you can, but just thinking constantly and exclusively about pushing down into the low back. Feel how that automatically engages the deep postural core, keeping your position, and release. And get ready for happy baby. We'll just do one leg at a time. This is like a warm up for the next position. So just bending the right knee up and taking it out to the side, opening it up. Remember, everybody's got different bone structure. Some people are naturally external rotators. So just go to your comfort zone and then take your hand onto the sole of the right foot and just gently encourage that knee down beside your armpit down to the floor. And take a few breaths here. And pushing the sole of the foot into the hand again, feeling the effect of the Sthira and the Sukha, and release. Switch legs, take the left knee up, out to the side, opening up gently. And then when you're ready, just taking the sole of the foot and opening the right knee out and down to the floor or towards the floor. Again, pushing down into the right leg. And a gentle push of that sole of the left foot into the left hand. So feel that stretch opening up nice and wide. And release. Give the knees a hug. And shake out, release in whatever way feels good. And roll over. We'll get ready for our squat. And really, however wide your feet have to be apart and how the angle of your feet is really down to your bone structure. So I like to just wriggle my way around down into the squat. If you need a block underneath your heels, that's fine. But just wriggling your way down into this, taking the elbows in, inside the knees, taking your prayer position, and really feel grounded again. That Sthira, grounding down into the soles of the feet. Taking some nice deep breaths. And as you inhale, just feel the lightness and the ease coming into the spine. Just relaxing the pelvic floor completely, filling up with Sukha, with ease, with space and lightness. And as you exhale, pushing down into the feet and drawing the low belly in towards the spine. And right at the end of that exhale, you might just feel that pelvic floor switching on. And then if you want, on your next exhale, you can draw the knees in towards each other and take the arms out in front, moving with the natural breath. Inhaling. As you draw the hands back, opening up the knees. Deep breath in, releasing the pelvic floor, and then exhaling, draw the low belly in and engage Mula Bandha. A few more breaths here. Just carry on moving with your natural breath. And if it feels natural and easy, you can inhale and hold the breath in, but not forcing anything. Just whatever is comfortable. And when you're ready to come down, just sink down onto your sit bones and release. Again, just shake out in whatever way you need to. Give your legs a little rub, circling the ankles, whatever you feel you need to do. And when you're ready, just coming to cross-legged, ready for pranayama.